We found her.
How's it going? Hello, whoever's there. It's a Cheeto.
So actually, I buy five tickets. What I have to
I'm afraid to share this on account of it might make the screen go black again. So I'm here at the anime convention to try and talk to people about the real life anime city that I'm trying to build. Trying to get a nonprofit started first, but you know, one step at a time. Let people know ahead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
one of the stands.
Hello, how's it going? I'm here at the anime convention to talk about the real life anime city I'm trying to create, and it would be really appreciated if you guys would spread the word. That would be really cool if you guys would end up spreading the word and sharing. That's all I can really ask for right now. Say hi. What's going on? I was talking here. You're good. Hello, Ari. How's it going? But yeah, I'm here to talk with people face to face about the real life anime city I'm trying to build. Here at the anime convention. I'm doing all right. A little nervous, but you know, you got to get past the nerves. I had to. Hey, Browner Bill. You got to get past the nerves in order to get the message out. You know what I mean? Because it's really difficult to get the word out when you're not very good with tech. But I have business cards and I have flyers, so I guess at least it's something, right? I actually I do wildland firefighting. Yeah, I do wildland firefighting and a little bit of construction. Ah. That's sick. Thanks. That's pretty cool. It's nice that I have some people actually talking on here. Usually I only have one person and that's about it. What kind of construction did he do? See, I technically work at a sawmill, but I also do construction. Usually it's framing or building log homes. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't mean to catch your attention like that. I'm live streaming and I was saying hi to somebody on there. Oh, so he did like roofing? Oh, that sucks. But then again, everybody has to die at some point. You live long enough, you got to die. Unfortunately, that's just part of life. I know it sounds a little bit how does it go? Emotionally distant, but at the same time, that's just sort of how I am. I do have my emotions, but I tend to leave those for the private times. And it's one of those things where it's like, well, what do you say to somebody who's lost a person, right? Oh, he died in a side-by-side at 37? Sweet. At least he was enjoying himself when he died, right? You know how us guys like those side-by-sides. 37 is a little bit young, though. Hello. See, I'm 40, so I'm a little bit older than he was. See, what I'm trying to do right now is talk to people about the real-life anime city that I'm trying to get started. I'm trying to change a bunch of things, but I can't do it on a political level, so. Hello. I'm trying to build a real city, not like a Disneyland.
Yeah.
Schools, firefighters, police officers, the works. Based off of anime. So think like Shinobi Academy for high school rather than PE. Or living inside of the Going Merry, a ship, rather than a house. I mean, we have the technology. Why not do these things? And I can't change things on a political level. Like there's a lot of things I want to change. I could go on for like 2 or 3 hours. But I can't do it at a political level, so I'm trying to do it at a cultural level. There's over 600 million anime fans worldwide. And we put over $30 billion into the industry each year. That's an entire United States population putting $30 billion into just that industry. That's an entire culture, entire country's worth of people. So why don't we have a city that's created and based off of this thing? And so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to change the way things are done, but on a more legal, cultural level. I'm trying to get a nonprofit started right now. There's only 5 people holding me back from starting a nonprofit, and that's 5 people on the board of pardons, or not pardons, the board of members. Sorry. And all I need is those 5 people. I can get the nonprofit started. And from that starting point, I can then start looking into an actual location, getting the legal side of things done, because I'd have a secretary and a legal person to do it. I'm going to fashion the nonprofit after the One Piece crew. So, have you guys ever seen One Piece?
Yeah, I've got about probably almost to 700 in it.
Oh, okay, so I can mention at least the titles of the ship members and not spoil things.
Yeah.
So, for example, Luffy, he would be the social media person. the guy that's think like a Mr. Beast without the controversy.
Yeah.
um, uh, the trying to remember what it's called. The shipwright.
Oh, Frankie.
Yeah, Frankie. The shipwright, instead of being a shipwright, would be the engineer. Usopp, we don't need a sniper on the crew, right? But he's a tinkerer. So he's going to be the tech guy. Nami, she would be the businesswoman, and so on and so forth. My position on it would be Jinbei's position, the helmsman. You haven't.
I have not got Jinbei where he joins the crew yet.
Have you got to Fishman Island at least?
Yes, I know who Jinbei is. He just hasn't joined the crew yet.
So essentially my position would be Jinbei's position on the crew. The helmsman that steers the ship. Think the guy that steers the crew, organizes things, keeps things in track. But I'm also thinking of going with like a martial arts aspect too, like doing charity events, charity matches, things like that. So I'm trying to get the nonprofit started to get the group of people that's necessary to actually get things moving. Once things gets moving and people actually see us as legitimate, I can then go to like the anime companies themselves and try and get their backing, not necessarily money-wise per se, but more moral support, telling the community as a whole, hey, look, this is what we're doing. Because if it comes from the animes, companies themselves, it holds a lot more validity than if I'm the one that's going around trying to say this stuff. So right now, all I'm doing is just trying to get the word out. I have a Discord and a YouTube. These are the flyers. I have business cards. You guys can take as many as you want, as long as it's not all of them. These right here were just some side things. I was trying to print some cards out because Vistaprint, who I went through, they were like, oh, it's going to show up the day that I was going to leave. But luckily they came well before. So I have actual cards and some different messed up ones. So as far as the flyer goes, I was going with a basic biography of my life. And then I was going with a motivational speech after that. I have, on my YouTube channel, I have a bunch of videos, but none of them are edited. So it might put you to sleep.
I mean, I could try.
Yeah, you could.
Because it sounds interesting, though. Like, having, like, a huge city for anime, that sounds real cool, though.
I actually want to get it to where it spreads out rather than up.
Yeah.
Because people don't belong clustered in together into one place. I hate apartment buildings with a passion. If I have the option, I'm banning apartments in my city. Because people don't belong that clustered together. People should have their own house with a yard, things like that. Because then you don't have to worry about people being as noisy or making a mess so much.
Yeah.
So, this is the basic city layout that I have. And I'm drawing more of them. But let's see. This would be like a zoomed out version. Each one of these is an anime district. So think One Piece districts right here, Naruto districts, and each one of these has roughly 350 residences. And so each anime will be centered into one district. Not that you can't go to other places.
Yeah.
But like if you want to live in the Going Merry, for example, I'd still cry at that. If you want to live in the Going Merry rather than a house, then you go to the One Piece district, live in the Going Merry and have a One Piece sort of thing going. If you want to have more of a hidden village for Naruto, then you come over to the Naruto section. And they would even have like what's it called? A Shinobi Academy for PE, like in high schools and stuff. Whereas this one might have something different, more pirates and Marines type of base thing for PE. I want to try and change as many things as I can to be more efficient rather than trying to create a clustered mess of just jumbled stuff that it is now. With all the division in our country, the red pill, blue pill thing, we're destroying ourselves. Our country's getting torn apart. That's not how it's supposed to be. We're supposed to be bonded together. We don't really have that bond anymore because of the internet. The internet's not a bad thing. Don't get me wrong. What happened is the amount of information that people got was exploded once the internet came out. So more and more people started liking different things. You get enough people that like different things in such a small area, like a city, then friction happens, riots and other stuff start happening. So what I'm trying to do is sort of take the people that have similar interests and put them in their own city. And my passion just happens to be anime. I have a way of watching an anime and going, okay, how can I turn this into real life? Like obviously you can't do magical stuff, just as a broad spectrum word. Obviously you can't use magical stuff, but you can sort of organize things to where the looks and feel of it is still there. So like for example, Demon Slayer, right? You go around with people dressed up as a Demon Slayer in the Demon Slayer district, you almost know how to interact with that person to a certain extent, because a person can wear an outfit on how they feel. If they're feeling like they're wanting to act more along the lines of what's his name? The main character. Tanjiro. If they're feeling more like a Tanjiro that day, then they can wear that outfit and people know, oh, okay, he's going to be a little bit more upbeat, more energetic. Whereas if you're just going around in a normal city wearing normal clothes, you can't quite tell. So it does help a little bit in approaching people as well, and interacting with people. So I like I said, I could go on and on. The roadways, if you look at how I have the roadways set up, they're not right angles like a grid. I did them that way so that people pulling flatbed trailers, semi-trucks, those kind of people, they can make better turn radiuses, but still have everything organized similar to what a grid would be. I had to have hexagons because hexagons are the best of bonds. That's a real civil engineer YouTube thing. But at the same time, I wanted to set spots apart for local businesses, not just have Wild West. Everybody has to fend for themselves. I want to do a website similar to Facebook, where it's just for the city. Other people can obviously download the app and use it, but the only way to get to your VIP status is living in the city. So you know you're a resident if you see a VIP next to their name or something. Well, those people get to vote on certain rules and regulations in their districts. They get to vote on their district leaders, things like that. That website will also have like an engineering software in it, because I want to have a slow expansion rather than just boom all at once, chaos. So there's only going to be so much room at any given point in time. Well, if you want to build a house in there, you have to go to the website, you have to go to the engineering program, you actually build your house like a SimCity, for example, or some other city building program. You would build it, and the engineering program in there would tell you, like, this is a load-bearing wall, you can't take the load, or you can't put this kind of window here because it'd be like redded out because of weight distributions or something else. So you wouldn't have to worry so much about, am I doing things properly? They would also keep track of the necessary jobs, like police officers, teachers, the necessary jobs for city. It wouldn't necessarily keep track of like their social security numbers or anything, but just how many people are in those positions and how many we need to fill. So they'd be like, well, these positions are open, we need more teachers, or we need more officers. And they would count on the population of the city and sort of balance it out according to the population of the city. So that way we're not we don't have something like a overabundance of students to teacher ratio, so the teachers can focus better on. They have less students they have to focus on essentially, and I'd like to change schooling on. Everybody learns differently. Some people are hands-on, some people are sit down and watch. Though that's just two basic types. I'd like to try and get multiple different ways of teaching so that people can actually go someplace where they're going to learn. Bring back trade schools, for example. In high school, rather than going through the whole thing of high school, have the option of going to a trade school rather than high school. Like if you know you want to be a welder, for example, just go to welding school rather than having to learn all this other stuff. If you want to be a computer engineer, go to tech school for being a computer engineer, because there's modern type of careers now, not as opposed to the old ones. The prison systems, for example, I'd like to try and change it to where they're actually trying to fix the people, not just setting them aside and housing them. There's all kinds of things. The police officers, one idea I had was using what's called the Sasumata staff. Don't know, you guys probably don't know what that is. They still use them in Japan, but they've used them all throughout history. It's essentially a staff with a U-shape at the end. And what that does is it keeps the perpetrator away from the police officer so that they can't stab him or something like that. And the other officer comes in while the guy's being pinned against a wall or something. He comes in and starts trying to get him handcuffed. Rather than the two officers trying to wrestle around and all this, pin him against the wall or floor and let the other officer come in and get him. It's a really non-lethal way of doing things and effective way of doing things. I don't see why police officers aren't using that kind of stuff now. They've used them all throughout history, and it's been known to work. They're still using it in Japan. But at the same time, I'd also want to talk to the professionals and get their opinions on how can we make things better. Because from an outside point of view, we can say what we want. But once you actually start doing something, that's when you learn this isn't effective, but this is. And so I would like to talk to the firefighters, police officers, teachers, so on and so forth, get their input on how things can be better. Not just use my own opinions. I can have as many of us as I want, but until I actually get involved in it, then I can't have a for sure way of doing things. I've had people ask me, well, what are you planning on doing in the city? And because it's just me right now, I don't have specific plans on where I'm going to put it, but I do have an idea. I would like to have as little effect on the environment as possible. So I'd probably end up having to go with like a desert or a plains area. But I would like to also have some resources. And so I'm also thinking like Alaska has a lot of land, a lot of resources. So I want to spread out, like I said. But at the same time, I'm hoping to have unincorporated land, because then I'm not under anybody's jurisdiction. There's not that much unincorporated land in America nowadays. Everything has everything has a district, it seems. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of working around. It needs to be in a city in a state where the laws are a little bit more lax, because we're building it off of anime. It's going to have a little bit of leniency.
Yeah, and then how anime is, where it's like family friendly, but not really, since there's some church people who would get really offended. It would be more harder doing that. Like you can make it family friendly, but like with the actual animes, you can't really make that family friendly, since it's not like anyone else doing it. It's just the people who are making that. So, but I feel like if you are making it family friendly, I feel like it could maybe go somewhere with it.
Yeah, and one of the things I'm thinking is going to have to happen is less rules and laws, but harsher punishments. So think like, and I have a cat and mouse idea for the criminals and police officers, but that's for smaller non-victim crimes. But if it's a victim style crime, there's going to have to be a harsh punishment.
Yeah.
One of the things I am going to have my foot down if I have the option is anything dealing with kids is going to be a maximum sentence. I am extremely protective over kids, and there's going to be some weirdos that want to join the city, and I'm going to have to tell them, you screw up, you're going to get the maximum penalty.
And since when kids are like, they're fragile, they're like sponge, like one wrong move, you can mess up that child's life. So I'm like, max thing, I would say I would agree. Like, definitely, like more newborns, like I would say 10 to like infants. That I would say would be more reasonable. And like 18, I know that's a legal adult, but like you're still a child. So I'm saying that you're like, if this does happen, I would say that that's still a child. Once you're like 20, I would say you're an actual adult. So I'm like 18, 19, that's kind of like iffy because I'm like, yes, you are an adult, but like you're still like, you still feel like a child.
No, that's because nowadays nobody teaches people how to be an adult.
Yeah.
All it really is school and social media and your friends.
Yeah. But then like with 18 though, because like you're 17, still minor. Then one birthday later, you're 18. You're like, okay, now you have to figure out how the world works. I'm like, huh? I'm like, how the frick does that work?
That's one thing I would change in schools is actually teaching the students how to do taxes, how to do this, like the different things that they need to become an adult. That's one thing I would change because it's like, why aren't they teaching these things? And the cat and mouse thing that I was talking about, think like tagging, graffiti, or parkouring on buildings and crap like that, non-victim crimes. I was thinking of doing a thing like a social media type of thing where they post videos of them doing this, and they're registered and have a card. The longer they go without getting caught for that video thing, the more money they get. But if the police officers catch them, then that money goes towards the police officers after a certain time. So it creates sort of a cat and mouse, non-violent style scenario where there's both a benefit of being, and it's not enough money, it wouldn't be enough money to live off of. It would just be enough money to get like food or something, because you shouldn't be making crime a job, essentially. So it would both benefit the police officers, keeping them active and their eyes open for things, while at the same time allowing a little bit of leeway when it comes to the law and being able to say, okay, at least register, have a card ready in case you get arrested. Then you can show them the card, they scan it, you go on your way. There's no booking them, there's none of this other stuff for these stupid small crimes. And there's no incentive for arresting them. Just scan it, go on your way. So like I said, I could go on for a long time about all this stuff. I've thought about so much. The politics on it, I'm hoping each district has their own leader. And like once a year, those leaders get together as a council and divvy out the funding according to what their needs are. And they come up with some of the laws and regulations. Rather than just one person, it's a council of people.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense the only way it makes sense to have one leader is during military war times. Because during wartime, you have to have information, boom, 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 boom. Decision making, boom, boom, boom. You can't have a council sitting there for hours at a time.
Yeah.
So I would like to try and get a council on a person for each district. Maybe even one person that can run multiple districts. Just how, like I said, the people will vote for it. The citizens will vote for their leaders and so on. So I got a lot of stuff.
Sounds pretty interesting though. Hopefully it does go through though.
If you guys are interested, you can have a flyer, card, tell as many people as you can. I'm not a social media person. I would like to have somebody just sit down and interview me. I'd like to talk to VTubers, Twitch streamers, news channels. I'd talk to anybody if I could.
Yeah.
But every time I ever try to, they always deny me.
Yeah. We have like some friends that are interested in anime. We can try to tell them, and they can find more people who might be interested.
That would be awesome.
Try to help you out.
Because if it's me trying to do it for myself, it looks like I'm being desperate trying to.
Yeah.
But if somebody else is doing these, like saying, "Hey, I know this guy. Would you talk to him?" Then it's something a little bit different if it's somebody else asking.
Yeah, we can do that because like that sounds really cool though.
That it would be really awesome. Did I tell you about the? Oh no, I think I did tell you about the One Piece crew and.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember because I was like, What's the?" It wasn't Frankie that I was trying to think of. It was Robin.
Robin.
Archaeologist.
Yes, the archaeologist.
So the archaeologist is going to be the lawyer. Because reading legalese is like reading the poneglyphs.
Yeah.
So, but that's what I was trying to think of was archaeologist. But then I was like, okay, screw it, I'm not going to waste time in the engineer.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that sounds real fun though.
it's really nice that you guys stopped and had a conversation.
Yeah, of course.
That's-
It's pretty fun talking here for a bit.
Oh yeah, I see these two over here like
Like,
moving from one foot to the other. Like, let's
like,
get.
we're talking to like my kid.
So enjoy your guys' time.
Thank you. Enjoy yours too.
Thank you. I wasn't even supposed to be here, but there was enough empty that I asked them. And they said, "Yeah, go ahead and sit down."
They're like, yep, sure, you're good. That was fun.
Thank you. So hey, how's it going? You found what again? Sorry, I was having a Oh, hey Nate. Hey Nate. Nitviv. Did I say it right? Is it Nitviv? Hello. See, I remember that you're from India, so I was trying to add the accent a little bit. Nitviv? I know it's not Viv, because Viv isn't part of the accent, I don't think. Nitviv? You know I'm gonna obsess over your name for who knows how long. Ah, you bought yourself a phase or a blaster, huh?
Yep, this is going to be part of an OC cosplay I'm building.
Ah. I went and... Oh. Yeah, I probably am confusing you with somebody else. I'm live streaming. I went and talked. I saw a bunch of... sorry. There was a lady over there crocheting. And she's like, my sister goes to the big convention. And she's like, went twice and not didn't buy tickets or nothing. She just went up there and was like, "Do you guys have any openings that I could set I got all my stuff here?" And they're like, "Yeah, you got openings. Go ahead and do it." So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and ask just to see. And they said, "Yeah, since there's openings, you can go ahead and set something up."
Hell yeah!
So I just got done talking with some people, a lady right here for like past 10 minutes, 15 minutes straight.
Nice. Well, best of luck, man.
Hell yeah. I've already gotten some of these out, so.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm probably confusing you with somebody else, sorry. That's the granny. So far, yeah. Actually, I've given a few of them away. Managed to give a few of them away. And I also have the flyers as well. You see, I know who I was confusing you with. I was confusing you with Alan. Hello. Trying to build an actual city.
What are you doing?
Trying to build an actual city, a real city. Schools, firefighters, police officers, the entire works. Right now it's just me. I'm trying to get the word out. So if you guys want to take a flyer or a card, you can.
Yeah.
If you guys know anybody who would be interested. I'm trying to actually change a lot of things about the way society works.
Yeah.
Like I want to change the way schools work, how the way prisons work, police officers, all that, even at a political level too.
Yeah.
But because I super suck at social media and technology and as a whole,
Yeah.
I have to talk face to face with people. So I got a brain fart because I've been talking about
No,
this
you're
for
fine.
past who knows how long.
Yeah, no, I
So,
get it.
right now I'm trying to start a nonprofit, and the nonprofit is just to get this launched. It's not going to be to actually build the entire city.
Right.
So, but there's 5 people holding me back. I need 5 people on my board of members before I can start the nonprofit.
Right.
So right now I'm just getting the word out, so
it's
people
early
spread the word.
stages,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I would like to talk to the actual anime companies and get their backing, not necessarily money wise, but more moral wise.
Yeah.
I'd like to talk to VTubers, Twitch streamers, news anchors. I'd talk with anybody and everybody, but the problem is when I do the talking and asking myself, it looks like I'm being desperate or I'm trying to be a scammer or something like that. Whereas if other people are saying, hey, I've heard about this, check this out. If it's other people doing it for me, it doesn't look like I'm so desperate.
Yeah.
It actually looks like there's some sort of validity behind
Sure.
it.
Yeah.
So if you guys would be willing to spread the word.
Yeah, for sure.
I do have a bunch of videos on my YouTube, but they're all unedited videos because I suck at at technology.
Right.
I'm a construction type. I actually do wildland firefighting.
Oh, nice.
So technology is not my forte. You guys might fall asleep to the videos, but it doesn't mean you can put it on can't put it on back.
All the information's there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I have a few videos talking about specific things, but they're like half hour, 45 minutes. Like the layout of the city. I made it to where people pulling big rigs or flatbed trailers, they don't have to make as sharp a turns.
Yeah.
It's all organized in like a grid would be, but the grid system doesn't work for vehicles. So I tried doing a little something different. I have lots and lots of plans.
No, yeah, it's exciting. Yeah, no, definitely.
Like one of the things I want to change is like the schooling. I'd like to have a Shinobi Academy rather than PE.
Right.
Why just do sports stuff when you can actually do a Shinobi Academy and make things interesting?
Yeah, actually.
As far as like the teaching part of it, I'd like to have multiple different ways of teaching rather than just sitting down and looking at a board, because everybody learns differently. I like to change the prison system to where it's not just housing them. They actually work on trying to improve them so that when they get out, they're actually functional.
They're ready for the real world again. Yeah.
And I also have like a cat and mouse scene between police officers and small petty crime, like non-victim crimes, say graffiti
Yeah.
or doing parkour, street running stuff, like how it's illegal in some
Yeah.
places. If you have it to where those people register, like they have their own card, so that if they do get caught, they can show the card,
Like a permit.
get scanned, and they actually video themselves doing these crimes. The longer they go without getting caught, the more money they get.
Huh.
So it's an incentive for the police officers as well to catch them, because once the police officers catch them, some of that money goes to the police officers. So it's one of those things where it's like a cat and mouse where you have to try and not get caught, but the police officers are trying to catch you.
Yeah.
And it's an incentive for the police officers to keep their eyes out and pay more attention. And the people doing the petty crimes aren't getting locked up. They're just getting their card scanned. That's it. They're not getting anything from the stuff they did because they got caught doing it.
Right. No, I totally get that.
So there's a lot of things I would like to change, and I'm trying to show people that they don't have to count on politicians and billionaires. That if we as a society bond together, we can actually get things going.
One strong voice. Yeah.
Exactly.
I get it.
Whitebeard. Whitebeard is my mentor.
You what?
Whitebeard's my mentor
Whitebeard.
from One Piece.
Oh, I never watched one.
Have you seen what? You know what I'm talking about?
Is it the one in
No, that's Luffy.
Oh, that's what I said.
Yeah, that's
No, I haven't seen one.
Monkey D. Luffy. No, Whitebeard I see as being the ultimate father figure. And anybody who's actually watched One Piece and has any inkling towards Whitebeard would say that Whitebeard is the ultimate father figure. And he's not necessarily the highly intelligent, smart, strategic type. He's more the rough and gruff guy. But he lets his kids do what everybody he adopts is his kid.
Yeah.
So he's like, he lets them do their thing, but he's there for them when they're down and out.
Yeah.
So that's not all of it. I try to be like Whitebeard.
Makes sense.
Right, yeah, no, we'll do our part of it. Hopefully that vision will come true.
Sweet, thank you.
No,
Just
good luck.
if you know anybody who's interested or even likes anime, there's going to be all kinds of anime districts. Each one has their own district in the city. Like, for example, if you're into Naruto, you'll have a few different hidden villages with their own districts, their own leaders. And same thing with One Piece. One Piece would have its own districts with its own leaders and so on. So
Awesome. No, it's awesome. Hopefully it pans out. For sure.
I'm planning on doing this till I die. I'm not going to get rid of it. I found my calling. I'm going to do this.
Hopefully it work out.
I'll be here every single year if I have to.
I'll keep up with it.
Sweet, thanks.
Good luck, okay? Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
That's pretty cool. I'm starting to get a few people stopping by and chit-chatting with me. I haven't talked this loud or just to people in general for this long, so my voice is starting to get a little harsh. So how are you doing? Big bad don't really bad big beer numpan harash kuntanti adat beer tanti pan pari bara kuntan beer
Like, it causes me how many layers of protection does this need?
enough that it doesn't get pregnant.
One Tylenol powder.
Seems to be going. Many people are stopping. I'm getting the occasional person stopping by. I think I can't remember how long this is gonna go. Oh, okay, 8 o'clock. What time is it? So we got another couple hours. I got some flyers. I still got a bunch of cards here. Hopefully I don't lose my voice. I'm redrawing. I'm redrawing all my loose stuff so that it's all on one page or on my pad rather than a loose, because it's been a pain in the ass trying to flip through a bunch of stuff to figure out where it is. So if it seems like I'm not interacting, you'll know why. Don't worry, it's just me. Got you to laugh at least. I saw a girl walking by doing this, and I was like, don't worry, it's just me. It's getting hot in here because it's me. Yeah, I gotta figure out some other way of saying, or some other words to that, because that didn't quite work. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Let's go. So hot, so hot. I'm hoping that more and more people start joining the stream. I don't mind having the conversation usually. I'm surprised I've managed to stream this long and not have it cut out on me. So I'm using my my cellular data. Yeah, I'm using my cellular data right now, so I'm sort of surprised it hasn't cut out. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Actually, it also wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind having some music either, but music is more of a luxury at this point in time. I guess one good thing about doing this live stream while I'm here is it gets a lot of the information out in one video. Because eventually I'm going to end up uploading this to my channel, if given the chance.
What did you promise? That it was going to be in.
I was gonna bring my shovel too. I was actually boondoggling my shovel last night for the handle, and I have it in my truck, but I really didn't want to haul that thing around here. I went to go bring it into the entrance, and I had a bunch of stuff in my hands and then my shovel, and I was like, nah, this ain't gonna work. So what you been up to lately, Nick, dude? I don't hear much from you. I hear from Alan Actually, I hadn't heard from Alan in a long time, and so I ended up. Hopefully, it makes a future. Yep. But yeah, I recently asked Alan how he was doing, because he was one of the very first to actually take an interest on Discord. Oh, hopefully, are you okay? The shovel? It might. If my buddy comes back around, his name is Zeus. If he comes back around, I'll give my keys to him and have him take it out and bring it back in. He also has some stuff in the back of my truck that's his too. Oh, speaking of Zeus. Two things.
Hum.
First and foremost, your stuff is in the back of my truck,
Back seat.
back seat. Secondly, will you grab the shovel out the back of my truck? Not in the seat part, but the bed.
The bed.
Yeah, I stuck it up against the back seat, or not back seat, but the cab.
Okie dokie.
I wasn't gonna bring it in because I had a few things in my hands. I got up to the door with the shovel in my hand. I was like, screw this, I don't want to deal with walking around carrying it and having all this stuff in my hands, until I figured out I could stick this in my pocket and majority of the other stuff in my box. Now that I'm just sitting here, I might as well bring it in,
Might as
because
well.
I boondoggled that handle. So it took me a long time to do that,
Not bad.
and I actually have to go back and redo it because it's too compressed. So you'll know what I'm talking about when you see it.
Okie dokie. I'll be back.
Alrighty. But yeah, I got to redo the handle on it because one side is way too compressed and mushed together to really make it look good. Hello. Oh, I'm doing great. Getting to talk to all kinds of people.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm trying to build an actual city.
Oh, that's so cool.
Don't think of Disneyland. Think actual cities, schools, firefighters, police officers, the whole works. But based on anime that we've come to love.
Oh, that's so cool.
For example, I have different districts. This is just one example, but there's a whole slew of districts, like One Piece districts, Naruto districts, and so on.
That's so fun.
So like if a person's a huge One Piece fan, have you seen One Piece?
I've seen a bit. Yeah.
Okay. You know what the Going Merry is?
Yes.
Their first ship. I still cry. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
But if you want to live in the Going Merry rather than a house, why don't you? It wouldn't be in water, it'd be on a foundation.
That's pretty cool.
But there's no reason why a person shouldn't be able to live in the Going Merry. Or Whitebeard, because Whitebeard's my mentor. I see him as being the ultimate father figure.
That's awesome.
So I tend to, I go, copying Whitebeard often.
That's so fun.
I want, but there's other things like Shinobi Academy for high school rather than PE. Why not do a Shinobi Academy? Trying to think. I could go on for like 2 or 3 hours. I've been talking about it for so long now that I'm like, okay, now what have I said? What haven't I said? Right now, what I'm trying to do is start a nonprofit.
Oh, that's fun.
And I need 5 board members to start the nonprofit. And I'm going to fashion those members after the One Piece crew.
Oh, that's
So,
fun.
so think of like Luffy being the social media guy, like similar to Mr. Beast without the controversy.
Oh yeah.
The engineer would be like Frankie, the shipwright. The lawyer would be like the archaeologist of the group, Robin. And after all, reading the poneglyphs is the same thing as reading the legal paperwork. Legalese. So I'm trying to get a group of people similar to the One Piece crew, but fashioned after real life.
Nice.
And that's just the launching point. That's just to get the idea out there. Right now, it's just me, so all I'm doing is talking with people, trying to get the information out. I'd like to talk to the anime industry
Oh yeah.
and get the actual anime companies in on it.
That'd be pretty fun.
Unfortunately, I really suck with technology and social media, so
That's fair.
I have to talk to people face to face.
That's alright. You'll get there.
If you're willing, would you take a business card or a flyer or something?
Thank you.
I do have YouTube videos, but all my videos are unedited because I suck with technology.
That's okay, me.
But I do have quite a few videos out there. As a matter of fact, I've been live streaming Faced at Me.
Oh,
And
that's
so
fun.
my conversations and all that will be on my YouTube channel once it's all done.
Well, I
so-
wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. And if you find anybody that's interested, then
Send them your way.
thank you. I'm actually enjoying talking to people about it. Because it's actually my peeps almost. Don't mind me, I'm just sort of singing to myself. I think I'm done drawing. Yeah. I'm actually sort of feeling my hypoglycemia starting to kick in, but I gotta push through it for the cause. Must be quite fun being able to express your ideas to. Oh yeah. See, I'm so isolated that I don't talk to people out loud hardly ever, except for just brief conversations with like a family member or something. So coming out here to talk to all these anime fans and actually getting to interact with people is something different. Like I said, it's making my throat a little bit sore. But gotta push through it, man. Gotta push through it.
Ruin her life.
It's just too bad that I don't have, a bunch of people in my viewing this. Just nit div. But I really appreciate that you're here. Matter of fact, you're always showing up whenever I come on. That's pretty cool. I like that. I'm trying to remember which one are you in my Discord, because I think you're on a different name in my Discord. I think it should be the same. Huh. I'm trying to remember now. Because I remember talking with you guys one time, and there was you and somebody else on there, and one of you said that you were somebody else on the Discord. So it must have been the other person then. If you haven't noticed, my memory's been all over the place. I'm supposed to take pictures. I forgot. Oh well, screw it. I'll take pictures tomorrow or the next day. Because the next two days are supposed to be long. Thank you. My weapon.
And notice I handed it to you the correct medieval method.
Isn't the correct medieval method supposed to be point first?
If you don't do it that way, if it has to be
I think it's
like
handle
this.
first.
Your right hand palm down so you can't
Bash.
Yeah, and then holding it with your left.
I can't remember if
So
if
like
the
that.
Japanese, if the person giving it's supposed to be far apart or in.
I think in. For the same reason, it's harder to control the weapon if you're.
I know they don't do it like with their hand back. It's all
Yeah.
both like this. Might be farther apart.
Actually, yeah, because seeing like
then-
videos and such. Yeah, farther apart.
Question:
I'm like, don't dare.
would you be willing to sit here for a minute and make sure this stuff doesn't get stolen while I go pee real quick?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll keep your people entertained.
I'll be back.
I'll be Mozart.
I just flipped it so that you didn't have to show your face.
Are you not entertained? Yeah, I'm just babysitting the desk while he's off using the bathroom. He's got a big project he's undertaken. Hopefully it'll work. Hopefully it'll follow through.
This is my stuff. This is my mother-in-law's stuff.
Okay, I'm back. Oh. You wanted the appearance of the shovel. It's at all middle. And then my my boondoggled handle. See, like, you can see the difference right here and here. This is scrunched up, whereas this isn't. And then you check out this side, and the whole thing is scrunched, except for like down here. I started taking it apart down here, and then realized, you know what? That's going to be way too much effort, and the convention's tomorrow, so I just tied it all off right here. Eventually, I'm going to go back through and do this properly. So there should be more room to come like down here, twice as far or something. And then have its own little spiral going as well. trying to make an actual city, a real city. Schools, firefighters, police officers, the entire work. But based off of anime. So think like, for example, Shinobi Academy. You know what that is? Naruto?
I haven't seen Naruto.
Oh. So think of like a ninja academy in high school for PE rather than school, or rather than sports. A lot of people, and that would be like people in the Naruto section. People in the One Piece section, familiar with One Piece? They would have like ships for houses rather than actual houses. They'd live in a ship if they wanted to, and it's all optional, obviously. But they'd have the option of living in a ship, like the Going Merry, if you're familiar with that name. Always makes me cry whenever I see the end of it. But even things like politics and stuff, I'd like to have. Trying to think. My mind's going a little mush because I've been talking about this so long. But I'm trying to actually start a nonprofit right now. I need 5 people to be on the board in order to get the nonprofit started. But that's only to get it launched, to get the idea out there. I would like to talk to a bunch of people like YouTubers, even news anchors and all kinds of people, just to try and get the word out. You can take a flyer or a business card if you want to help too. I really suck with social media and technology, so my videos on YouTube are unedited, but they're like a half hour, 45-minute long videos that are unedited of me just talking about one thing. Like me going, this is how I have the cities laid out and why I have them laid out this way, what I plan on doing with the roads, all these different things. And then on the next video I have, this is what I'm planning on doing with the schools, and then next videos on healthcare or something. And I'm trying to actually improve society as a whole, rather than having all this jumbled, mumbled, chaotic mess. I'm trying to actually make it a little bit more efficient, make things better, so there's less hoops to jump through on a bunch of all this stuff. I'm trying to lessen the stress in society, because there's so many people in such a small area that has so many ideas on what they think is right and wrong, what they enjoy, what they don't enjoy. Where if we took these certain people or groups and put them in a city, there would be less stress involved, less conflict involved, because they have something to rally behind. Whereas with everybody being in one place, they don't have unity. It's just, we're here. And with over 600 million fans worldwide of anime, that put $30 billion into the industry each year, that's an entire population of the United States putting $30 billion into the industry. That's an entire country's worth of people. Why don't we have a city? Why don't we have something physical like a city to actually rally behind, to actually, you see what I'm getting at? This should be an actual physical culture, not a digital one. So I'm hoping to be able to actually make a real anime city. The anime capital of the entire planet. A lot of people say it's Japan, but Japan has its own cultures. Japan is in anime, and they make anime, but that's not all of anime.
You say like Akihabara is technically an anime city, but it's not.
One Piece, that's not Japanese, but it's an entire world construction. You can take a lot of One Piece stuff and put it in there. Now, Naruto is Japanese based, but it's not like 100% Japanese. So, yeah, it has its it's like 90%. You could go to Japan and get something like that if you really want, but it's really not anime. It's not necessarily specifically Naruto. So Japan has its own culture with influences in anime. I guess is the way it would, right? It should be phrased.
Pure anime culture. This is-
Yeah. And so, and the cool thing about this city is they're starting to come out with more and more live action anime, like the One Piece one that just came out. These people can come to the city, look for actual anime fans of that show that look like them, and say, "Hey, you want a job? You want to be in this movie?" So they could go, and they could also rent out places like the buildings, certain buildings or something. They could go to that owner and be like, "Hey, can you rent out the Baratier, for example?" I don't know if you know what that is. Have you seen the One Piece show?
I watched the live action. That's all I know.
It's the restaurant. Remember when they go to the restaurant and Luffy's like, "I'm gonna be the future king of the pirates," and that's the Baratier. So if we have an actual Baratier in the city and it's functional and everything, why not just make a movies based off, or have the movie set be that right there? Or like, for example, some of the ships. If in the One Piece districts, because each place has its own districts, or each anime has its own districts. Go to somebody that owns, say the Going Merry, and actually ask them, "Hey, can we use your house for a video?" Or somebody has Whitebeard's ship or Blackbeard's ship or whatever as their house. They could go to that house and use it as a video. That person makes money off of the movie being there. So it's almost like a secondary income. So it's not just going to be tourism and such. It's going to be a bunch of normal city or normal businesses and everything. But there's always the option of, I'm trying to build a real city.
Oh, that seems cool.
A real city based on anime.
Cool. Go to Japan or come
See?
I don't
I-
know the cat.
I just explained that to him too. You see? Go to Japan. It's like, no, Japan has its own culture. Its own traditional culture, I guess you could say. America, on the other hand, we have a few things that's in our culture, but we don't technically have our own culture. So why not turn anime into our culture? So if you know anybody that is really interested or might be interested, those QR codes work. You can always show them the card. Right now, what I'm trying to do is just get the word out. The more people that get the word out, the quicker that it can get done. I want to be able to talk to people that already have platforms. I'm not trying to build my own platform. I'd rather go to talk to people, like interview-wise, that already have platforms, so I can help get the word out too. Problem is me, every time I've ever sent emails out or texted or any of that stuff, I don't get anything from them. They always say no. Because it's me asking for it as opposed to fans asking for it. So if somebody else is asking, or a bunch of somebody else are asking these people, "Hey, you should talk to this guy," then it's more likely to happen. I don't look as desperate. Oh yeah. And so that's why I put my Discord on there as well. So if anybody wants to get a hold of me, they can get a hold through Discord. I have other social media stuff, but those are the two I'm on the most. Yeah, I have like a Twitch platform. I have TikTok. I have X. I got quite a few actually. I think last count it was like 8 or 9 different social media sites. But like I said, these are the two I'm on the most. Thanks for stopping by and talking. It's appreciated. And if you would, spread the word.
Sounds good.
Take care. Thank you, Neve. It's appreciated. Have a good day. Huh.
What I go the long way?
An actual city with schools, firefighters, police officers, the entire works, but based off of anime. Right now it's just me, but I'm trying to get a nonprofit started to just get it launched, get the word out and everything. I'm wanting to talk to all kinds of people about it. They're mostly people that already have a platform. Even news crews, I'd like to talk to them. But first I got to get the word out. I don't want to change a lot of the stuff that society has been doing because it needs to change. There's too much divide.
I don't know how recent this is, but like I heard actually down in Texas, one of the prime ministers or the state, one of the state officials has literally wanted to ban anime.
Oh, that was earlier this year.
Yeah, I know.
And it's not anime, it's anime depicting minors, which is basically all anime.
Basically the same thing, you
Yeah.
know?
And so but if you really look at the numbers, there's I think it was 3 years ago I looked at it, and there's 600 million fans worldwide that put $20 billion into the industry each year. Or no, $30 billion into the industry each year. That's an entire population of America putting $30 billion into this one industry. Why don't we have a city based off of anime? I believe anime is going to be the next step in
Japan
society.
have it, so we should too.
Japan doesn't. They don't have a city that's specifically based off
Technically,
anime.
no, they do not.
And a lot of
But
people's
they have a bunch of
they got tons of stores and stuff. But
they have a bunch of places. So,
the thing about it is Japan has its own culture. Japanese culture is heavily influenced on anime, but for example, One Piece isn't based off Japan.
no,
I mean, it has an island that's based off Japan, but you can, like, for example, in the One Piece districts, I was thinking, why not live in a ship rather than a house? I would want to live in the Going Merry.
yeah, that'd be interesting.
Why not?
Buying a couple houses as like districts.
I at least have the option there. In the Naruto districts, because I got districts set up. Each district has like 350 residences. That's not including tourism and other things that'll happen. But like in the Naruto district, why not do a Shinobi Academy for high school? Like for the PE side of things, not necessarily the whole school, but for PE, why not do a Shinobi Academy? Have an actual, not actual weapons, but things like paintball or Nerf style things that are non-lethal. and then uh, for the One Piece side, it'd probably be like a Pirates Marines type of thing rather than a Shinobi Academy. One thing I want to change with the politics, if I can, is rather than having one person running the entire city, have a council running the city. So it would be each district has its own leader or group of districts. Like if there's for example here, all these here are one-piece districts, but a person can own two, or not own, but run two of them or three of them type of thing if they're voted in for it. But they wouldn't necessarily be over here in the Naruto side. That would be somebody else running things. They can have one person, which would be its own hidden village, or a cluster of them as a hidden village. But once a year, or something similar, all the leaders would get together and talk about, okay, this is where we need to distribute the money, the funding. This is problems we're having in this district, not just money-wise, but this is how we need to change things in our district. And they'd get like a council together of all the leaders, and they would basically divvy it out how things need to be done, instead of just one person. There's a lot of things I want to change. And the reason this is hexagons and squares is because with a grid, people pulling flatbed trailers and big rigs, the semi trucks, they have a hard time making those sharp turns, those 45 degree turns. So what I did is I used hexagons, which are the best of gons. It's a YouTube thing. I used hexagons and squares so that they have wider turns, makes it easier for them. And each square would be like utilities or parks, something that's for the people as a whole, is what each one of these would be. The reason why I'm wanting to do multiple different utility sections, so that if one section goes out, it's not the entire city going out. I also would like to try and get improved, more efficient energy, so that there isn't a waste of energy, nor not an overwaste, not enough energy. Things don't cost. I want to try and lower the cost of living as much as possible, make things a little bit more self-sufficient as possible. The location, I don't have a specific location, but I do want an area that's massive, like say a desert area, a plains area. I don't want to have an effect on the environment as much as possible. I might have to go with Alaska because there's a lot of room in Alaska and there's a lot of resources in Alaska. But at the same time, there's likely have environmental impacts because I want to spread out, not up. I don't believe people should live in apartment complexes. I hate apartment complexes with a passion. People aren't meant to be cram-packed together. They're meant to have their own space, enough room to breathe type of thing. So if you're interested or know anybody that would be interested, I have flyers and business cards. I have Discord and YouTube. My YouTube videos are unedited because I suck with technology. I'm more of a hands-on guy. I do wildland firefighting and construction. So my videos will probably put you to sleep, but at least it's a bunch of information.
I watched some very long videos. Mostly, they're mostly about gameplay.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If I'm watching the very long,
Like a tutorial or something?
It could be a tutorial. It's more like a playthrough.
Oh,
Either a playthrough or anime/manga recaps, you know. So
I know what you're talking about. I watch those kind of things.
I'll either watch those as really long 3-hour, could be actually watching a 36-hour one recently.
The biggest one I've been watching lately is Alicia X Life is her name. She does reactions to all kinds of animes and movies and stuff. Has a really perky personality, but she also owns successful businesses as well. So I find that watching her is really fun because she has practical knowledge as far as businesses and stuff goes, but she's also super quirky. Uh, I also watch a lot of those game playthroughs, or like mostly Minecraft, but I'll also watch other things as well. My videos are only like half hour, 45 minutes. They're not that long.
No,
And they're usually on one subject matter. So I would like to get somebody that knows how to do editing or already has a platform, but we all got to start somewhere.
well, it works out a little bit more.
Thanks. Have a good day.
You too.
I must have left. It looks like I must have left the coloring stuff back. I was gonna grab some crayon stuff, but some that there coloring stuff, but nope.
that I know what I need actually.
Trying to build an actual city. Schools, firefighters, police officers, the entire works, but based on anime. So think, for example, I have them in districts. Like each one of these is a district that holds like 350 residences. Like in the One Piece district, why not live in a ship rather than a house? It's feasible. You just have to have a foundation rather than being on water. Shinobi Academy for PE rather than just regular sports for like high school PE type of things. I would like to try and change a ton of stuff where it's more efficient and actually practical. The reason why I'm even doing this in the first place is because of all the division going on in America. It's red pill versus blue pill type of thing. And it really should be as us being together, not separating. So I'm trying to come up with a themed city. This is just my project. Other people can do like what other subjects they like, but get people that like the similar things together so they have something to stand behind rather than going up against each other. Right now I'm trying to start a nonprofit. You guys can take flyers and cards all you want.
Took a card. Don't take over for the flyer. This is really cool, actually.
But yeah, right now I'm trying to get a nonprofit started, and that's just the launching point to get the information out there, to get people interested. The only thing holding me back is 5 people, 5 board members. I need 5 people in order to actually make the nonprofit. But those people, I'm planning on fashioning after One Piece crew. You guys familiar with One Piece?
No, I see that, like, you know, how many seasons? I see that and get drawn to it. I'm like, I want to stick with my 1 season shows.
I didn't go for it for the longest time because I was always thinking like Naruto was for kids. Naruto's for kids. I got bored watching, I think it was Death Note.
It's awesome though.
I got bored of watching it after Light died. Or not Light, L, whatever his name was.
Don't spoil it. He's watching it.
Oh, sorry. After that part, I had a hard time getting into it, and I was binge watching it. I'm a binge watcher.
Yeah.
And so I was like, yes, I see Naruto everywhere. Why don't I go ahead and try it out just to see? I watched every episode of Naruto. And I almost became not obsessed with it, but I was like, this is an awesome show, other than the filler. And then I got bored, or I had to go, okay, well, what else am I going to watch? I didn't know how many episodes One Piece had, but I was like, might as well start it just to see. The part that hooked me was, I want to say the 4th or 5th arc. That was the Nami arc. The one where it goes through her background and getting her involved in stuff. That's when I got addicted to One Piece. I'm caught up with it. Up to, I am caught up all the way with it. But I'm one of those ones that tries pushing other people into One Piece. It's like, no, it's an awesome show. But what I'm planning on doing is taking the crew members from One Piece and fashion them for the nonprofit members. So, I'll instead of using names, I'll use their jobs. For example, go ahead.
Do you have a plan for where you're actually going to build?
I don't have a specific spot, but I do have, I guess you could say, qualifications that I want to meet. I want to have a minimum impact on the environment because I'm going to spread out, not up. I'm going to try and ban apartment complexes because people aren't meant to be clustered in together like sardines. I want them to spread out. So I'm going to have a minimum effect on the environment, which means it's going to have to be like a desert area or a plains area.
There's quite a lot of desert in Utah.
True. But I was also thinking like Colorado has a lot of plains areas it could go into. I would like to have some resources available so deserts aren't really going to be a good idea. Maybe Alaska because there's lots of room and there's lots of resources.
Hot though.
What?
It'd be hot.
In Alaska?
Oh, Alaska. Sorry, I'm tired. I thought you meant Arizona. Yeah, I'm mixing up my countries.
Yeah, the thing about in Alaska though is it'll most likely have an environmental impact. So I'm not sure about Alaska though, because of the population is as small as it is up there and there's so much land. It would be easier to get things incorporated that I want to actually get incorporated. Whereas if I go to like Nevada or something or Colorado, I'm going to be a lot more restricted on some of the stuff I can and can't do. So I'm hoping to be able to get into at least a state that has the least amount of rules and regulations. Because if I'm basing it off anime, I have to have a little bit of leeway.
Yeah.
So
that's actually really sick. I'll join the Discord and let's get
thanks. My YouTube channel does have a bunch of videos, but they're unedited videos because I suck with social media and technology. I'm a construction guy. My main income is wildland firefighting. So I'm technically taking money out of my pockets. Now's the time I would be working.
That's really cool though.
But if it means getting this started, especially sometime this year, at least with the nonprofit side of things, then it's completely worth it to me. This is what I'm planning on doing when I die. This is my entire future that I have planned ahead.
That's actually really cool.
I could go on for 2 or 3 hours on all the stuff I have planned in it, but yes, but
I'll follow along a bit because this actually seems really interesting.
Sweet. I would like to talk to people like interviews and stuff that have other platforms.
Yeah.
So if you could like, if you have the availability to say, hey, check this guy out.
I mean, I'm planning on going to. I'm going up to college for cybersecurity this year. So I don't know how cybersecurity will help, but maybe.
Cybersecurity involves technology, which
Yeah.
means that it's somebody who has the means for technology that I don't. But even talking to people around here, the more people that know about it, the more access I have to resources of people available to me. So I can actually get somebody who's say an engineer, or somebody who's a lawyer, or somebody who's a businessman, or
Great idea.
that kind of thing. So the more people you guys tell, the more better it would be for me, and I'd really appreciate it.
I think my tip is to make a more flashy stand because I almost passed you because I didn't.
I'm not even supposed to be here.
Wait.
I wanted to actually buy an alley thing ahead of time, but they were sold out. So when I came in here and I saw these empty booths, I went up to one of the guys over there and was like, you have some empty booths. I don't have very much stuff. Is it okay if I just, sit down? And
Awesome.
so I've actually gotten more people to talk to me sitting here than going around talking to people. So
That's sick, dude.
I know it was pretty cool. I was a little disappointed. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to be awkward and go up to people and be like, hey, you want to talk about this?
Yeah.
Whereas with this, the people actually have the option of coming to me, like you guys did, and saying, what's this about?
Yeah.
So I've had quite a few people that come and talk with me about it, and they're like, oh, that sounds really good. I'm gonna have to take that.
Anyway, we'll probably see you wandering around, seeing what's up, but that's really cool. Have a great day.
You too.
AK, you're walking home.
I always tell them that.
What time is it? 7:03. Did you make sure to get the box that has the miscellaneous stuff of yours in it?
Yeah. I wasn't sure if the coat and rug in there were mine or yours, so I left them, but the boxes...
The what?
There was a Dayglow coat and like a soft rug type thing.
Oh, the coat was mine. I don't remember anything about a rug.
Okay. Yep. Like I said, I left them. So if there's anything that I took that I shouldn't have, or anything I left that I shouldn't have, you know how to find me tomorrow.
Okay. I've had quite a few people show up already.
Awesome.
Last guys I talked to was like, that sounds like a really good idea. I'm gonna have to follow you on Discord and stuff.
Nice.
So I think I've been doing better sitting here than going around talking with people.
Yeah.
Because then they give the option of coming to me.
Rather than a convention version of door-to-door salesman.
Pretty much. That's what I started off with.
Yeah, and
I mean, I got some people that listen and got some people who's a little interested, but this doesn't quite feel so in-your-face type.
Yo.
Hello.
What's going on?
Trying to build an actual city, schools, firefighters, police officers, the whole bit, but based off of anime. So, because it's just me right now, I don't have a specific location. I do have some qualifying things, like I want to have a bunch of space that doesn't affect the environment. So it'd have to be like a desert or in a plains area like Colorado.
Do you have any plots that you've looked at though, or like
No.
any pieces of land or anything?
No, I haven't gone that far because I'm literally doing everything myself, trying to come up with plans, how to make things better. Like I want to change schooling. I want to change how prisons are done. Schools are ran. The layout to make it easier for people to pull trailers and stuff. I've got so much stuff.
I mean, yeah, literally. Yeah, yeah.
So,
is this your card?
Yeah, you can take card, a flyer as well if you want.
I mean, I'll be here tomorrow. We just got here like a little bit ago, so we're just trying to kind of see what's here.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll be here Saturday and Sunday. But
Okay.
this is a
I'm not
idea, man. So.
I'm not even supposed to be right here, but because there was so many open areas, they were like, "Go ahead."
I love it.
But yeah, I've got all kinds of stuff. I could go for like 2 or 3 hours straight talking about everything.
That's why I'll get your info because I'll be able to follow along. And
Sweet.
go with
Thank you.
It's actually so sad outside.
Trying to build an actual city with schools, firefighters, police officers, the entire works, but based off of anime.
Huh.
I got
What have you already done?
It's just me, so all I have are plans.
Oh wait, so you haven't it hasn't been done yet, like none yet?
No, this is just at the very beginning. It's
Oh.
just being born right now. I'm trying to just get the word out. I'm trying to talk to people. I really am not good with technology because I'm more of a construction worker. I do wildland firefighting. So trying to do like editing or any other technological
Like
stuff is
video
hard.
editing?
Yeah, exactly. All my YouTube videos I have, they're like half hour to 45 minutes long, and they're all unedited. So they're not the best when it comes to YouTube videos. I'd like to.
Are you like thinking of looking for like trying like I mean,
Trying
do
to-
you like try to find like someone like better to like edit or
Yeah.
do you like want like someone like
What I'm actually trying to do right now is start a nonprofit, and one of the people that's going to be on the board is somebody who can do editing and knows about technology. Because it's just me, I can't start a nonprofit. I have to have 5 more people on the board.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say because if you're like thinking about video editing, I can like probably like help. Yeah, because I work with Premiere Pro. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, and I done some editing. So
Oh, okay. The problem and the main reason I haven't went with trying to find an actual editor yet is because I don't make much money. I only make about $15,000 a year, and it's usually during the summer wildland firefighting construction stuff. So it would have to be more.
non-profit, you say?
Yeah, it'd have to be more along the lines of volunteer work rather than getting paid for it. I really don't want to ask somebody to do volunteer work to take their time.
I mean, it could be considered like intern as experience as well. So.
I guess it could.
Yeah. So.
If you are interested, you could check out my YouTube channel. Maybe see if there's anything you can do with what I already have.
Okay, let's see what we got.
I have several videos. I don't exactly know how I would go about doing proper
what can
videos.
I look at your work? What's an example I can watch? Like to see it, like get a good
Get a good idea of it.
Yeah, like which ones you want me to look at?
Let's see. Probably the real life anime city. Let's
Where
see.
would that be?
There's actually potential real life anime city center would probably be a good one. That's a little bit newer one. The real life anime city, a little bit farther down, is from last year.
Not much editing, I see. I was gonna say it's not much editing, I see.
Yeah, I don't do any editing. I haven't done any at all. So unfortunately the videos aren't that great. It'll probably put people to sleep. But what I'm really wanting to do is find people that already have a platform and do like interview talks with them. Like YouTube, VTubers, Twitch streamers, even news anchors like the news. I want to try and talk with people that already have something established with people who follow them so I can get the word out. I'm not trying to grow my channel. I'm not trying to become famous with my channel or nothing. The only reason I have it is to get the word out. So if you can do something, that'd be great. I also have my Discord. If you want to get a hold of me, that's how you can.
Yeah, and if you if you ever like want me to edit something for you, yeah, I can like do something.
Okay.
Let me see.
Yeah, the YouTube and Discord are the two I'm on most often. But I have a bunch of other social media websites as well. Like I do some editing on TikTok because their platform has some templates to work with, but
Yeah, I can
sweet.
probably like message you later on Discord and we can say like what you want me like to edit.
Right now, all I'd really be able to tell you is I'll leave it up to you how you think it would be best to do it because I'm not the experienced one.
Do you at least have footage to like send to me to use? Or?
Only thing I have would be what's on YouTube right now. That's really the only footage I have. And I tend to forget to do videos and post stuff, so they're like a few months in between each other. Don't get me wrong, I'd like to have awesome videos, but I'm not the best when it comes to technology, so.
I can probably figure something out from this. If not, then I guess, oh well.
At the very least, you'd be watching them to see what they look like.
Yeah.
I know right now it sounds like I'm really like iffy, wishy-washy on the whole editing stuff, but that's mainly because that's an area I haven't been down. That's knowledge that I don't have much of, so I don't know exactly what I can and can't do. Right now I'm just trying to get the word out. I want to get the nonprofit started. Because somebody else on the nonprofit is going to be the one that's going to be dealing with the social media side of things. Whereas with me, I'm going to be more the manager, trying to keep track of everything that's going on, while also doing interviews with people to do stuff. So right now, I have a lot of plans, but very few avenues to go about doing it.
Oh yeah, actually, what is like? Because I'm in the server. What's the name of your Discord, so I know who's the person to message?
My Discord is Laughtail, but my name is Rabbit Stuff.
Oh yeah, I see. Okay, I see the crown, so I'm guessing that has to be you.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, Rabbit Stuff. Yeah.
Right there, Rabbit Stuff. And that's my Jolly Roger. When I actually get people to start the nonprofit, I'm going to turn it into a one-piece crew with a Jolly Roger and everything, so it actually appeals to anime fans. And so eventually that's what I'm planning on doing. I need to get people that are interested first, though. So thank you for conversation.
Yeah, all right, thank you.
Oh, sorry, did I forget to tell you? Oh my god, I don't think my phone will push it.
I'm actually redrawing everything
Yeah?
so that they're all in here rather than loose.
Loose leaf, yeah.
Because it's a pain in the ass trying to search around, and I've actually also started on doing a few improvements too,
Nice.
making them just a little bit better. City center,
Nice.
like compare that to that.
Yeah.
I haven't colored this yet, but I'm going through and making them just a little bit better. Like you see how I did it differently there than here.
Yeah.
That's because I figured out the city center thing. I'm actually gonna keep the loose leaf stuff just in case down the line, like some sort of museum or something wants them.
Yeah.
The original concepts. I'm gonna need to get something to eat after all this.
Right. Yeah. It's hard.
Isa, Iba, 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 Ala, Iba, Ishku, Balati, Bala, Umba, Kumpati, Ika, Iba, Sort of weird how I haven't had anybody so far since Youth Vive left. What's that? Sidewalk. What's that? I could bring these all vapors in. Okay, so that's that. Ooh, 36%. I might have to leave. I might have to hop off here soon. It's a half hour before closing, so. If I have the alarm or the notification pop on if it comes up to 15% battery. So if that's the case, I'll have to end the live stream. show palaki, ba pala palaki, palaki, ba ba ba. That. Hello.
What's this?
trying to build a city, an actual real city, fully functional schools, firefighters, everything.
Like you're in construction?
Yeah.
Oh.
I do wildland firefighting and construction.
Oh, cool.
There's a lot of things that I want to change, the way things work, but I want to do it fashioned after anime. So, for example, the high school PE class, why not have a Shinobi Academy for a PE class? It'd be a lot more fun and keep the students coming. Then there's also the way the roads are made. I made it to where I have it designed to where people pulling flatbed trailers, big rigs, they can turn a lot easier. I could go on for like 2 or 3 hours about the amount of different things. But what I'm going to do is because it's just me right now, I want to start a nonprofit. And from there, I can launch.
I have to go to the bathroom and blow my nose. Man.
Okay.
I don't want that to leak on your stuff.
That's okay. Yeah, it's not a problem. I know how it can be sometimes.
I hate allergies. Have a good night.
You too. Yo, what's up, Brownville? I didn't even know you were there. Wow. How's it going? I haven't had somebody on here for so long that I forgot to even look. I'm here trying to talk to people about the real life anime city that I'm trying to get started. Brownderville probably left. It's too bad. I would like to have said hi to him. what's going on. I guess I could put more in there. Well, if that's the case, then why do you watch anime? I can't believe you. I can't believe you support the military. They're nothing but murderers. Well, yeah, it's been going on for thousands of years, since the time of Cain and Abel. Why do you watch anime if you don't like the confrontation? I'm joking. But you know how some of them people get? $7.41. Roundervilles. Well, it looks like we're gonna be closing soon. It's 7:43 and we close at 8. So I think it's time that I probably got off of here. It would have been nice if there was more people, but you know, you can only handle things for so long. So I might end up having to end up taking off here soon. Yeah, I think it's about time. Getting our stuff together. And well, I was able to record for 2.5 hours. That's actually sort of cool. Well, for those of you that managed to make it this far in the video later on, I highly appreciate it. It's very much appreciated. And I hope you have an amazing day. Goodbye.